something you used to do when I first met you. In that club in Notting Hill Gate. I remember how you used to go clumping around without a bra, hitting girls over the head.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Kindly keep your foul-mouthed recollections to yourself. And remember who pays the rent here.
Not for much longer, perhaps.
Did she say something then?
No, I don't think so. Nothing in particular.
No, she doesn't bloody well have to. Not with this.
Why? What's he say?
None of the other characters have ever come near me in the popularity ratings, and now this idiot Leo Lockhart, who got the sack from Stratford-on-Avon after 6 months of carrying a spear about and creeps round saying to everybody, I gave up my career in the theatre, you know, because I found the television medium so very interesting.
Well, what's he done now?
Now he's succeeded. Look. Sister George, 64.5. Ginger Hopkins, 68. Bastard!
I know. But you remember this, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, you're right.
And where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I know.
As long as I am the chairman of the Darts Committee, you won't be dropped from the team without a fair hearing. Now off you get home and we'll talk about it tonight.
Oh,
Cue in titles.
You're a pal.
Cut. Don't mention it.
All right, cut.
We're rehearsing now, ladies and gentlemen. Move about quietly, please.
That was wonderful, children. A thing of beauty. Now, if you'll all gather round the table, we'll read through the next 2 installments while we've got our worthy scriptwriters with us. Mildred, hand the scripts out, will you? There's a dear.
Have a cigar, old chap. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Ernest Hemingway, I presume. May I say how much I've enjoyed reading your work?
As a matter of fact, I think you'll find most serious critics feel that Hemingway is a little passé.
Oh, really? How rotten for him. They're very touchy, you know, these literary gents.
All right, children, let's settle down now, shall we? George, I think you'll find that the first part of this is all you and Ginger.
Oh, so I gather.
The old double act again, eh, George?
This episode opens in the saloon bar of the Rose and Crown. It's just on opening time, and Ginger is polishing some glasses. Let's just read it through, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to do it that way, are you?
What'll it be then? A bottle of the old milk stout?
No, not today. I think I'll have a whiskey. A large one.
Oi, oi. Going on the hard stuff, eh? Been one of those days, has it?
Oh, that's always one of those days for me. Never get a minute to myself, that I don't. Fact is, my dear, I think I'm getting a bit of a cold.
Whiskey, is it then? Have a drop of honey in it. That's what I always do. Can't beat it for stopping a cold. Take some more when you get home with a drop of hot water and some sugar, and you'll be as right as rain in the morning.
I don't know about that. It could be the flu. Last time I had a bout of the flu, I was off for a fortnight. Am I to understand that I'm being written out of this episode? Well?
Really, George, just because you appear to have a nasty cold coming on, I don't think you should start jumping to conclusions.
Why not? Ginger's jumped to the conclusion that I'm to be struck down by anything from the common cold to the bubonic plague.
That is a slight exaggeration, you know. After all, he's merely offering a layman's opinion.
Nonsense. Everybody in Applehurst knows that Ginger's one of nature's own diagnosticians. He can often put his finger on the trouble when old Dr. Williams is still groping in the dark, can't he?
Well, yes, but at this point, he's merely suggesting that you wrap up well and go to bed.
And evidently I'm to remain between the sheets for the next 2 installments.
Is that right, Jack?
Well, yes, the rest of this is taken up with Rose's reaction when she finds out the tests are positive. Initially, she's contemplating suicide, and then at the last minute, Ginger saves her.
Oh.
If there was anything wrong with Rosie, I'd be the first person she consulted.
Yes, she's right.
Well, yes, normally she would, but that's the whole point, you see. You've got flu.
I know I've got the bloody flu!
Rosie just doesn't know who to turn to.
But who decided she was going to have flu?
It was all thrashed out at the script conference.
Oh, come along, George. It's only a passing cold.
It's not the passing cold I'm concerned with. I want to know when, if ever, I'm expected to arise again.
Oh, fair enough. What about it, Jack?
Well, I couldn't tell you, old chap. Peter and Eddie are writing the next 3 installments.
Oh, well, we'll contact them after rehearsals. Now, do let's get on with it, shall we? Let's go back to Ginger's,
Since I am to be mute for the rest of this enthralling installment, I hope you'll excuse me.
Now, if you could make an exit like that, you'd really be an actor.
BBC Television Centre, Shepherd's Bush, London, West 12. Dear Sirs, we are greatly concerned about last Thursday's episode, which seems to indicate that Sister George is about to be laid up by influenza.
Charlie! Charlie!
If this indeed should be the case, we would both like to wish her a speedy recovery, as any extended absence of hers would be unwelcome.
Charlie! All right. All right.
Indeed, my wife and I feel a deep personal sense of loss. Sincerely yours, Colonel and Mrs. Bucknell Smith.
Charlie! What's the time?
It's 5 o'clock, of course.
Must be absolutely stone bonkers. Why aren't you in bed?
Well, I couldn't sleep. Anyway, you asked me to call you, didn't you?
What you doing?
Well, I had some letters to write. What time have you got to be there?
It's no rush. Gang doesn't get there about...
What did you say?
The gang doesn't get there till about 5:30.
I thought that's what you said.
You made up your mind what you want tickets for?
No.
More news. Look, shall I try for Swan Lake?
No,
Why not?
because I can't bear the sight of those bloody little cygnets cavorting about in their tutus.
Well, what shall I try for then?
I don't know. You're getting the tickets. Try for whatever you like.
I've got an idea. Why don't you come with me?
Wouldn't be found dead with that mob.
Be jolly good fun. We could have breakfast in one of those workmen's caves.
Oh, hysterical.
Oh, come on, why not?
Because I've got to wait here for the post to arrive and the scripts to see if I've still got a bloody job. That's why not.
Listen, I think they're being beastly. It would serve them right if you just decided to resign. But you can't just worry yourself silly about those stupid scripts. Anyway, post doesn't come for another 4 hours. You know it doesn't.
Even so.
So what?
Well, I've got work to do.
Sure you won't come?
Yes, I'm sure.
Just get my clothes.
Dear friends, all of us, including me mum and me dad, was very worried in case Sister George was going to be made redundant. I missed the show last Thursday personally,